say I told you so, but now there's no way that this game is not coming to global unless it really bombs in the CN market. Because let's take Genshin, for example. Genshin did $2 billion globally, where only 20 to 25% came from the CN market. I doubt any company is going to leave that amount of money on the table for a game that they've invested into.
I told you so.
Game is not canceled. Coming to global this year. Closed beta tests have started. We're going to show you how to sign up for that. I'll have all the links in the description down below. Now, talking about Tower Fantasy real quick before we get into the trailer or any of those other details, I'm still very optimistic about this game. We won't really talk about some of the drama that was in the past. We've already covered that. And if you're looking for an in-depth review, we already have done that on this channel. Check above my head, check on this channel. We have it already. But I feel like as they're moving to 2.0, revamping the combat, and with how nice the pity system is in Tower of Fantasy, it was really a breath of life to play. Now, playing on Chinese servers and, you know, they had some server stability issues, they're going to have to hash that out. And hopefully they do hash that out by the time global comes around. But it's really nice seeing players run around the world. A lot of people consider this to be a Genshin killer. It's not. It's really, they're both in two different buckets. Genshin does a lot of good things, but then Tower of Fantasy does a lot of good things as well. So let's kick on over and show you how you guys sign up for the closed beta, and then we're going to do we're going to watch the trailer, the new trailer they just kicked off. So let's go on over. All right, so now we are going to have the links in the description down below, but it's pretty easy. They have this brand new website, toweroffantasy-global.com. You can tell that when things are getting legit, right? We always look at social media. When you start ramping up the English or multiple language social media presence, you know a game is on its way. And what I was waiting for before to do this video was this checkbox, because I saw this pop up about 3 weeks ago and there was no checkbox. So I couldn't tell if it was you know, someone just got very lucky or wanted to be a little aggressive. But they've been very vocal here. They've been very active on starting to put a lot of information to it. So I think it's very legit. I mean, obviously we know it's legit, right? So what you're going to want to do is go over to this website. We'll have the link down below, and you'll have just sign up here and sign up for the closed beta. Now, I think they're going to have a pretty extensive closed beta test, considering they need to test server stability. That was a big issue in the Chinese version, was that they weren't ready for the amount of players that were going to play right away. And being able to see players run around the world and even take a chest from right in front of you or take a resource from right in front of you is definitely a thing, right? This game is very, you'll play mainly solo for a long time, but the fact that you can meet people and you can interact with people a lot better, it's amazing. I love it. I love it a lot. There's some really cool stuff talking about the world, right? And, you know, once again, we did play this game all the way to level 47. I'm still actively playing it. There's a lot to do in the world, and there's a lot of free summons in the world. There's some of these characters. I have Samir, like, she's amazing. I was never able to get Meryl, but I was able to get a few other characters that they're not listing here from King and a few others that are absolutely amazing. So I'll probably do a tier list as well.
We have crossed the galaxy and arrived at Ida to build a new era with our own hand. We claim to be the new gods and have built the Tower of Fantasy, craving omnium just like the stars.
So I think this is what the cities used to look like before the great cataclysm.
Gift destroyed the new era. The old days are now an illusion.
See, I get plot sometimes too. Come on, we see some gameplay here. God, I want her so badly. She's really good. Oh yeah, there's a bullet time system. That's very rare for a MMO style game. Dungeons. Yes, yes.
My long cherished wish is about to come true.
Is it though? I like this voice acting so far. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Welcome to the new world.
Okay, so as far as trailers go, pretty good. Nothing to really write home about there. They kind of showed off the world a little bit. I think you guys would be able to see a lot more of the world if you guys watch some of my old streams or any of our future streams coming out. I'd still like to know with the overall, and I think they alluded to the point that you're going to eventually jump from different locations to locations because of how the Tower of Fantasy works and what the overall end game is besides just leveling your characters and doing dungeons, right? Kind of like how you do in Genshin. But I'm still very excited for this game. I did enjoy it. I enjoyed it a lot. There was a lot of collecting. There was a lot to do. There was a lot of dailies to do. There was a lot of grouping up with people for dungeons and stuff like that. It was honestly a breath of life. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Go sign up for the beta if you don't make it in. Come join us. We will definitely be streaming it live, and we'll have our first impressions of the global release. And I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out.